Welcome back to the Shro Show, live from Rated R Studios. I'm your boy Ray. I got my dogs with me, Papa Shro.
What up, what up?
And I got my dog Randy.
What's happening?
What's good, niggas?
We in here, bruh.
Exactly, we here.
We bite.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling it. Today's a good day.
Are we 76 or 77?
This the Willie Roaf pod.
I'm not a Chiefs fan, bro.
77.
There you go.
Nobody else got
Willie
that.
Roaf?
You didn't even get
Who the
that.
fuck is that?
I know who Willie Roaf is. I just didn't know his numbers.
Willie Roaf, offensive lineman for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Wasn't he
What
like
year?
an All-Pro for like years?
Yeah, mid 2000s. He was blocking for Priest and Trent Green and them,
Yeah.
with Will Shields.
Name that slip, bro. Name that slip.
Hey,
No Will Shields.
I would say everybody know Will Shields.
Real nigga.
Casey Wigman.
Yeah, I know Casey Weekend.
I don't know Casey Williams.
Really? You
Willie Roaf. Don't know.
Willie Roaf was with the Saints for a long time before that.
All right, bro.
Hall of Famer. Chiefs Hall of Famer.
Ring of Honor.
Ring of Honor.
Good for Willie Roaf.
Hey, ain't that some bullshit, bro? You ain't good enough to make Hall of Fame. Ring of Honor. What the fuck is that, bro?
Hey, bro.
That's a participation trophy.
Ring
bro.
of
What?
You tripping.
Yeah, what?
You tripping, bro.
Hey, bro, you was cold as fuck for us. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Absolutely.
Fuck all that. Niggas ain't cold for real.
What are you talking about,
What are
bro?
you talking about?
Yeah, nah, this nigga's on bullshit,
Well, because the
bro.
only great that the Pats got is Tom Brady.
So you gonna disrespect Ty Law on my face? All right. So yeah, any fucking way.
That was pretty disrespectful.
Yeah, I was like, that's mad disrespectful. That's not what we doing today,
Shout
bro.
out to Ty Law. He had a
Big
nice
fan.
little run at the end with the Chiefs.
Ring of Honor talent.
Hey, fucking way. Niggas trying to get my blood pressure high, bro. I'm chilling today.
You started all trolling.
Anyway, I keep trying to just move on, niggas, with a backtrack, bro. We leaving that shit behind, bro. How this new year been treating y'all? I don't think we really got on that much.
No, it's 2021.
Yeah,
man.
this shit feels great,
I'm great, bro.
bro. Like I don't know, it just feel like everything is up.
It is. It's what you decided to be.
Fair enough.
Honestly, I mean,
I feel that.
Yeah, you right.
Or else, this bullshit is gonna tear you down.
Absolutely.
So you got to decide.
Hey, cause 2020 almost did it.
Yeah.
Almost did it. It did its fucking best. You hear me?
Bro, 2020 don't feel real. Like after February.
On God, like it really feel like a consecutive bad dream that you just couldn't get up from.
Facts.
So now I'm up.
I don't know. It feels real to me because it's still going.
Still feeling the afterburners.
Different circumstances from 2020. It's still going. COVID is still going.
Bruh.
The politics bullshit is still
Oh my
going.
God.
This is the new reality. Unfortunately,
What do they say? It's the new
the new normal.
Yeah, the new normal.
They gotta quit saying that shit, man.
It is, bro.
It is, but like this cause like when you say that, like basically like what your perception of normality is skewed now. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like it leaves no room to change for something better. You know what I'm saying?
Is that what you think is going on?
Like that's the way that they making it seem like this is the new normal. I don't want this to be the new normal. And it seems like people are content with this being the new normal. I hate wearing these shits in stores and out in public and at fucking work. These fucking masks. Like, yeah, I know what's up.
I don't
It's
think
keeping people safe.
I don't think anybody's content. I think it's just the reality of what
Everybody's
the new
just
normal
trying to stay sane.
Yeah, and it's just like everybody like information is being dispersed. Some in a lot of ways detrimentally, but and it's not being put out in a genuine format a lot. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because we've said this time and time again, like on the pod, but like, all right, so like the vaccine was supposed to be like, you know, the finishing blow. It was supposed to help us get over the fucking hump.
right.
We're not hearing that. I'm hearing about bunches of vaccine vials having to get thrown out because they weren't properly stored. And then they're having dispersion problems. I'm just, bro, can we figure it the fuck out? And then the fact that people
But does that surprise you though?
No.
Because I'm not surprised. I
But
mean,
it just infuriates me.
If you're gonna rush out a vaccine, there's gonna be complications from rushing that process.
Between that and then the fact that people are still throwing out solutions from March 2020. That 6-week shutdown shit is dead. We are past that. We can't go back to that. The damage is done. Even if we shut down for 6 weeks, you know who's going to get fucked hard? Healthcare workers who are already getting fucked. Like, at that point, they're dunskies.
That, and also people aren't going to abide by the shutdown. As we've seen. Without
martial law being put into place.
And we don't want that.
And no, nobody wants that. And it's just weird that, like, people still keep trying to, like, throw that out there as, like, a plausible solution. It's not. It's really not.
The only way that I think that that's a somewhat plausible solution is if they come up with the legitimate, like, UBI for that time being.
That's not happening.
Exactly. So it's not happening.
But the fact that these niggas was pity pitching on a goddamn stimulus.
600?
Bro, I was looking at a recap of 2020, bro. You know, what was it, by July of 2020? There had been 20 million jobs lost. 20 million people was out of work. Almost a full 10% of America without a job.
Ski mask season.
It's robbing season.
They need to go ahead and send these checks, bro.
People,
as soon as January 22nd hits, that's when the Senate can take their seats. Send them bitches.
Yeah.
You know,
unanimous.
It's crazy because, you know, they don't want to send no money our way, but still, every 2 weeks, they take a cut.
Yep.
Every 2 weeks, they take a cut. Congress still getting paid.
Rent be due every month.
Rent be due.
Like,
light bills ain't trying to hear much.
Matter of fact, I think they got a raise, didn't they?
Yeah, they actually did. They put that into the stimulus package.
That shit's crazy, dog.
Hey,
I have nothing that I
niggas living in a pandemic, congressmen living in a pandemic.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry. Hey, on the more positive shit, man. I'm trying to think about past this. So what's up for 2022? Because obviously we ain't gonna deal with this shit to the tail end of 2021 for real, the way it's looking. Outside gonna be kind of open this summer just because people gonna be outside shaking ass doing whatever the fuck they want. Like, bro, that's reality. We seen this last summer. Because what down in the Ozarks, they said what Rona. Literally, they said what Rona. Atlanta ain't shut down. Texas, bro, the fact that like strip clubs still open. Hoes is throwing ass with masks on. It's a thing to see. It's a real thing of beauty, bro. Like ignorance in the finest display. And I just be thinking to the dudes that's there throwing money, like, is it worth it?
Hey man, God bless America.
Yeah.
Anything for that shred of like normalcy, I guess, huh? And I would just wonder, like, you know, at them strip clubs where they, you know, they let you touch, can you still touch right now? Is that safe?
Gotta wear masks.
Hey, that's the logic.
Hey, because that'd be the craziest shit, bro. Because, like, sometimes at stores, like, I'm more cognizant of, like, what I touch, and I just be like, damn, I probably shouldn't have touched that. I know I'm...
Man, I am sometimes. Today, I was thinking about that because I went in Rally House for a minute. And, you know, I was looking at shit and I was thinking, like, oh, damn.
I done touched everything.
Per COVID, you should sanitize all this shit.
Bruh. And that's all I'll be thinking is just, like... So, like, bro, like, do they got, like, sandy wipes for, like, strippers' asses and shit?
Do they have what?
Sandy wipes.
Hand sanitizer pumps everywhere. Like,
just wipe it down real quick after you. Pow! Girl, you killing it. Hold on, let me get you real quick.
Hand sanitizer on the way to VIP.
Get this nigga out of here, bro. That's a legitimate thought.
Hey, that's all I'm thinking. Because I was just like...
That was pretty funny.
You get what I'm saying? I was just like, bro, they just out here wilding, bro.
Hey, do you ever, like, get ready to go into a store or something like that and just kind of think in the back of your head, like, we still doing this mask thing? Is this still going on? Like...
No, I just put on
really?
my mask.
No, like, worst part is because, like, now I've been so trained by this shit. I be having my mask on, like, as soon as I'm out the car. My shit be on.
I feel you.
Just because, like, nothing bothers me more. It's just, like, when you leave your wallet in the car, you're like, fuck, I gotta hurry up and go back and get it. Because you don't want to hold up the line. You don't waste more of your time. You know what I'm saying? So I'll just be like, fuck it. All right, I got my mask on, got my keys. I'll be doing checks constantly, constant mental checks.
Or like seeing somebody like you don't know or something and like trying to remember somebody's face and then think like, damn, did that person have a face mask on? Or am I tripping? Like, what's going on in my brain right now?
That shit has like fucked me up with movies. Bro, I'll be watching movies. I'm like, where they mask at? And I'm like, nigga, it's a movie. it's not real to them. And I was just like,
I always think about that, but at the same time, like, I wouldn't want to see COVID in a movie. That would just make me depressed.
Bro,
I wouldn't want to see it on shows, movies, and I just like, bro, no, not you too. Like, nah,
Frank.
bro.
Frank, no.
Can't do it, man.
Yeah, bro. No, that'd be my like breaking point. I'm good. But yeah, nah. So 2022, after Win came up off of Bitcoin and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? We trying to have a Freaknik World Tour.
Freaknik World Tour.
World Tour.
Yeah. Hey, bro, you can just be behind the camera. You ain't gotta actually enjoy it.
Yeah.
We understand your situation. Real shit. Nah, man. So, like, what stops would you want to hit if you could host or throw a Freaknik World Tour?
Man, the usuals, dog. Gotta hit ATL.
Yo.
You gotta start. It gotta start and finish off in ATL.
Fact.
Then you gotta hit the not the MIA.
Yo. Hey, man. The worst part is you might have to have like 2-3 stops in Florida alone.
That's true.
Cause like you could stop in Fort Lauderdale, and then like somewhere, even though I know it's a little risque to do it, somewhere down in like Broward County.
Is that, bro? We coming off a pandemic, and we gonna have like the biggest spike in HIV and shit.
Hey, that shit livable now.
HIV?
It's manageable, bro.
I guess. Not for me, bro.
Oh, I'm talking about for them.
I'm just saying, like
the people living with it for them.
Not livable, bro. I'd be like, yeah, it's time to go.
Yeah, it's been fun, y'all.
Hell no.
But yeah, so got to hit the Florida stop. That like I can't even say it. Like obviously Miami, but
where else?
Gotta go Houston. Oh, Florida. Shit, bro. You could hit Florida. I said Florida. I meant to say Fort Lauderdale. You could hit Tampa. Fuck. You could hit. Matter of fact, what's the name of that shit? Panama City Beach, Daytona Beach. Especially if you did it around like spring break time. Ooh.
Yeah, I forgot to say. Thank you for saying Houston. I forgot to say Houston.
H-Town,
that's
baby.
a big one.
Shit, bro, we might post up in Houston for like 2-3 days.
Yeah, that's a big one.
I wouldn't want to leave, bro. But yeah, nah, man, I'm really just plotting on like when this shit is going to start like dying down, because it's gonna be a thing forever now, forever.
What? COVID?
Yeah. Like the way that it hit the world, we will never fully get past it. If you get what I'm saying, like it's still gonna like affect people like how the flu does or how pneumonia, like it's up there.
That's an exhausting thought.
It is, but that's the reality of it. You know what I'm saying? Like to kind of sober it up a little bit. That's the reality of it, because now that we've dealt with this almost a whole year, you're starting to see the afterburner effects. People are dealing with cardiac issues, kidneys issues, respiratory issues. People don't feel back to 100% until 2-3 months after they caught it. When my mom caught it, she was saying like it felt like she had pneumonia again. She's had pneumonia. She's had walking pneumonia and shit. And that's a lifelong asthmatic right there. So it just kind of makes you think about that for a second. It's just like, what's the afterburner effects? And I can't wait till we can really investigate this disease how it's supposed to, and really come up with a more concise plan. Because right now, like, everybody's just scrambling, bro.
It's been wild to see that.
Real shit.
Especially, it seems like the medical field is just out here running around with like a chicken with its head.
Bruh, they just doing what the... The worst part is, as much as I shit on these people, they're the professionals.
Oh, absolutely.
I feel like an armchair quarterback, bro.
Salute to all the work that they've done during all this shit. Like,
any advancements y'all figured out, any, helpful treatments, let me kind of...
Hey, at least they're working.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, all right, you're right.
I was dissing the government there. I don't know if...
Yeah, they actually working, helping,
That's what I'm saying, yeah. They're working to help people.
Yeah, instead
not
of
against people.
Boy, I got Oh, I got some issues. I almost said something that like could have, had a black van parked outside of my car, outside of my crib. But I'm a chill. But yeah, man. I had a life changing realization. So,
do tell.
What was this? Saturday. I went to Jalapeno Tacos. Shout out them. Some of the best Mexican food up this way.
Real niggas.
Yeah, yeah. And they treat you like a real person in there.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like they don't just treat you like a dollar.
Pop, you always give me a Doritos every time I pull up, so
he already got it on deck for you. See,
shout out to Cuz.
He wasn't working that day, but I don't know, whoever the young bull he had behind the counter, he was cool.
Whipped it up.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So while they was cooking up the food, I went over to the gas station and go get me something to drink, like some water, some soda, and I don't know, something hit me. I was just like, damn, bro, I really want a Black and Mild. And
what kind of niggerish thoughts was running through your head when you thought about that?
I'm getting to that. That's the funny part. I'm getting to that. And I realized every time I feel really stressed the fuck out, that's my go-to.
You revert back to a nigga.
Yeah. Yeah. Gotta be the wood tip, though. Don't give me no plastic tip, bro. I'll fight you. I'll beat your ass.
Now, what do you think is the cause of this niggerness?
You know what's crazy? This nigga, the rudest therapist in the world, bro. What's the cause of your niggerness?
Potting is therapy.
Therapy is potting. But this is the whole thing. What? We potted, that Thursday. So I got my shit off. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I felt, drained, but it was just like something. I was just like, wow, it's like a culmination of shit. Right? And I was just like, I'm really about to choose something really detrimental to me as a relief. And I was just like, why the fuck am I doing this? And it was like just some shred of okayness. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just something that just made me like, it's okay. And after I smiled, I was just like, I really didn't feel that much better. Any other time, like, I get like this, like, that nicotine rush that, that one that you really want and you get. That, it didn't happen that time. And so I got half of it and I was just like, I'll smoke it. I'll smoke the rest. Right? I smoked the rest before I came here and I was just like, bro, I still didn't get that nicotine clarity. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, holy fuck, like, I've really evolved past smoking these shits. And so I was just like, holy shit, like, I'm really becoming an adult. Like, it hit me. I was just like, I'm growing up. Like,
I was really curious to where this was going.
Yeah, and it just the moments of clarity, like, you in the movies, they always make it seem like it's this real great, grandiose aha moment. Mm-hmm. It's just, it be in little shit like that. Cause like, who the fuck am I telling about that besides y'all?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not finna scream that shit from the rooftops. Like, nah, it just fucking hit me. It was just like, it let me know how much control I really do have over my life.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they try to tell you every day how much external factors, can affect you and whatnot, right? You can't, like, nothing can affect you unless you allow it to, unless it's like some blunt force trauma or some shit like that. Right. Some outrageous shit. But like, other than that, like, literally what we was talking about, what's going on outside.
Yeah.
It can't really fuck with you.
I'm with you, bro. I mean, that's what I've been experiencing in my life the past month and a half. It's just understanding the full control and the full power that I have. Because my thing was, if I get stressed out, okay, I'm going to eat something bad.
Right.
Like, I'm going to go pick up some fast food if I'm stressed out, whatever.
Yep.
Drink a bad soda to go along with it.
Yeah.
Now I don't even do that shit to myself. I be looking at soda like, bro, what the fuck? I can't even put this in my body no more, bro.
And that's also something too. It's just like the past 3 weeks, anything really sweet has been having like this like stevia or fucking aspartame type aftertaste to it. Like when you drink a diet soda, like it tastes cool for like 1 second, and then it instantly gets nasty right after. So you drink more to try to drown out that, and so then at the end you just left with this real bad taste in your mouth. That's what's been happening to me every time I like drink something sweet, eat something sweet. Like unless it's made with like real sugar or like a really good sugar substitute, it tastes like shit to me now, bro. And I'm just like, holy fuck, like what is this? What is this like change? And it's just I guess like I've been thinking about the shit so long, it's finally coming to fruition. It's finally like manifesting itself through my body.
Yeah.
That's an interesting way to look at it, just because you think about what's been taught to you like your whole life and shit.
Yeah.
And that shit gets ingrained in your brain. So yeah, with you, doing all the shit you've done the last few years and all the research and time you put into, healthy habits and shit like that, like that makes sense that it's finally like rolling over essentially.
Yeah. It's like it's kind of crazy, but 27 really grants you some clarity that you can't fucking buy.
Absolutely.
You can't teach this shit. Cause like, you hang with older people, you soak game from the old heads, but like you gotta give it time to like really marinate.
Yeah, I mean, you just got to get to a point where you can really apply it.
Yeah.
Because you can give everybody all the game in the world, but until it clicks for them, and they're ready to apply that, then you might as well just be talking to a deaf person.
Bruh.
Man, and that's one thing that's really hard to... That shit is hard to accept, like, when you're trying to, be on the giving part of that, you know what I'm saying? Trying to show somebody whatever it may be, and just until somebody's ready to do it. And
anytime I'm frustrated while I'm on the giving end of that, I understand and think back to moments when I was on the receiving end and I did not implement those tools into my life. I understand that. Okay, this is a cycle. Yeah, people just have to experience shit. But you give them the game, let them experience shit. They gonna realize I did not like that.
I hated that.
Fuck that shit. And when they have that moment, they're gonna think back.
They're gonna go back to what you told them.
Absolutely.
And move forward. You just let it. Hey,
bro, the work. Like I know me and Randy talk about this in like our personal lives all the time, but like, bro, this man. Dr. Williams was out here giving us a master class, and we was like 18, 19 years old. And this was like level 1 psychology.
Lifelong gems, dog.
Bro, and I'll be sitting there like, how the fuck was I not applying this? Like, I'm not
lifelong
dumb. Gems. You know what I'm saying? But like Randy was saying, like, you just gotta experience them cycles. And like realize that it's almost like bipolar disorder. There's gonna be those manic points where everything seemed cool and shit. And then them fucking lows come and they hurt. And then you just think like, cause the manic episodes don't be lasting nearly long enough for me to keep, hurting myself with this shit. Right. So I'll be like, I might as well I'd rather go with just some baseline shit and just experience some hills that way instead of, them high mountaintops and them low ass valleys, bro. I'm good. I'm just rock with some.
And that's one of the things he taught. He taught us about positive dominance loops and negative dominance loops. Yep. And I think the key to getting out of the negative dominance loop is knowing that you're in one. But 9 times out of 10, people don't know they're in a negative dominance loop. You're just used to doing the same shit, not having the same lack of accountability, and then the cycle continues. So it's deep shit, man. But you really have to learn about yourself. And be honest with yourself. Or else you can't change.
That's the truth. And understand that process never ends.
Ever.
Never.
Ever.
You're constantly, you should be constantly.
No matter what lifestyle change you're trying to make, no matter what aspect of your life, it's forever. If you look for an end, that's the end. You fucked up. You might as well not even try now.
That's one thing that 2020 definitely taught me was that life is a game, essentially, of levels. And you just keep looking for that next way to 100%. Level up.
And can you beat yourself?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Nah, because that was the trap I got sucked into. Because, all right, 2018, I was my fittest. I was at my lowest weight. I felt the best about myself. And I finally felt like I had reached this pinnacle. You know what I'm saying? This unbeatable peak. And then I realized that still wasn't shit. Because I still thinking about how I felt on a day-to-day basis, and if I didn't get enough, Randy's seen this whenever I wouldn't eat enough fruit, bro, I would go through these like crazy depressive episodes.
Yeah.
Like I just wouldn't step out my room. I wouldn't move much, bro. I would just lay there. And like I'd finally muster up enough to like come down the stairs and he'd be like, bro, you straight up? Like, nah, bro, I'm kind of fucked up. And he was like, damn, nigga, what's going on? I was like, bro, I ain't had no fruit. I smooth go in there, drink some fruit. On 10 after that. I'm back to my normal self. So it's finally clicked for me what's going on. Like, that wasn't the end goal. If anything, the end goal is to remain there. That's the, like...
And that's the real challenge.
That's the, yeah. Because, bro, and funny enough, I was playing back To Pimp a Butterfly, and what Dr. Dre tells Kendrick at the beginning on Wesley's Theory. He said, anybody can get it. The hard part is keeping it, motherfucker. And I was just like, God damn it.
That's factual.
God damn it. Like, it really hits you hard. You be like, fuck, it really is hard to keep that shit, bro. Like, once you finally, like, reach what you think you wanted or finally got, you got to keep that shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and refine the motivation to get back to it.
Get back to it. That's, woo. 2020 was me losing all motivation, bro.
I mean, I think we all kind of, everybody kind of gets a pass for 2020, right?
Kind of.
Like a slight pass. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just because of the year we had.
I'm just real self-critical, so I'm still upset.
I feel that.
I'm still upset, bro. I basically took a unwanted year off. Wasn't due to injury. Wasn't due to personal reasons. It was like, you know, them dudes who finally get that big contract and just shit the bed the whole next season. They be like, yeah, he got his money. And the worst part is my contract wasn't guaranteed. Man. That year was. What about the next year, bro? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's real shit, man.
Yeah. Holy shit. Hey, what time are you, bro?
27.
27.
Just hit 27. I know. Damn. Bro, I looked at it around like 16, 17. Damn. It was like, it feels a lot longer.
When are we putting this one out?
Probably like Friday.
Okay.
Friday.
So what was your reactions to the playoffs games thus far?
I mean, I can't say that I have the greatest reaction to any of them because I didn't really get to actually sit down and watch any of them. For real. I got the highlights and kind of
the only one that had like some real, I don't know, flair to it was the Browns and Steelers game.
Hey, I just remember turning that on and it was like 21-24 nothing or 20. Yeah, I think it was 21-0. I was just like, because that's when I hit y'all up and was like, what the fuck is going on,
right? Yeah. And then, like, you know, you look up and like, oh, snap, Steelers is kind of coming back. And then you kind of just watch them just fucking implode, bro.
I loved it.
Oh, yeah. Just because I knew that team was fraudulent, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fraudulent.
And I mean, they have been all year.
Bro, no, like, that's what I'm saying, because they was like, oh, this is the best team in football. I was just like, who the fuck have they played?
It's funny because after they lost that 11-0, like, it just kind of started, you stopped hearing about them.
Them motherfuckers lost to the Bengals. I'm still mad they made playoffs.
Hey, to me, like, what do you guys think about Juju?
Boo-boo Schuster.
Boo-boo Schuster.
Shout out AB for that. He called that man Boo-boo Schuster, bro. But no, bro. And the worst part is people will say, oh, you're trying to take all the fun out the league. Look here, bro. I have no problem with you showboating, but you got to give me a reason why you showboating.
Yeah, you got to back it up. What you doing, bro?
You out here doing...
You having subpar performances and you dancing on TikTok.
He hasn't understand the art of celebration. It comes after you do something great, like not before.
This man out here like 3 receptions, 25 yards, dancing on people's logos. Boy, I hope more people light your ass up. And the worst part is, I'm mad people was just like, oh, why are they going after him? That's part of the fucking game. Linebackers and DBs dream of fucking up receivers. That's what they live for. That's their thing.
Hey, and even go back to when T.O. was stomping on the star and somebody came out to midfield and knocked his ass off the star. I mean, I don't want to put too much merit into, like, a fucking painted logo on a field, but it does kind of mean something, you know?
You disrespecting my team, bro.
It's disrespectful. At the end of the day.
And I'm riding for this team right now.
Absolutely.
I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? You're not finna let somebody just willingly disrespect you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel you, because I'm like somewhere in the middle of it, because I don't necessarily like approve of what he's doing. Like, if I was his teammate, I'd be like, yo, calm that shit down.
Real shit, chill out, bro. Not, like, this is the whole thing. I'm not saying this that like people should be going after him with the intent to hurt him. No, pop his ass though. And plus, like, we're talking about a violent game.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm never gonna be one to like shy away necessarily from that aspect of the game. You go out there to hurt people, like, not necessarily. Like, I'm not going out thinking like I want to tear this guy's ACL or something. Like, you want like, just pain, like, for a moment, not an injury. Exactly. There's a big difference.
Huge difference. A big hit is different from me, you know, changing somebody's life.
Right. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to fuck up their
And
quality.
we all know what comes with football. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a physical contact sport. I mean, it can happen in any. I mean,
how many times do you see a lineman like just jump up and celebrate and tear some shit?
I was just about to say, what about old dude, man, in college that fucked his shit up, like broke his shit straight in half on the court?
Oh, you talking about Kevin Ware?
Yeah.
And wasn't that just during like a routine like fucking rebound?
It was like a jump shot or something.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. He just came down on it just at the like.
So I mean, crazy shit can happen at any moment.
That's
but you signed up for the physicality of
this is why you get paid.
Football, and I don't know. Sometimes like I don't understand. Like, I get the whole concussion stuff and, you know, thinking about their head, but I mean, we don't talk about that like that with boxing or MMA or, you know, because that's what they signed up for. Well, why is it different in football? It's what you're signing up for. Is it
because more people watch it?
Yes. I mean, I think that's exactly what it goes back to.
That's why I was just like, is it because there's more eyes on it? And that's something that bothers me, is like virtue signaling.
That, and they don't fucking pay people like later in their life. Like, people go broke and...
Shit, you know how many broke boxers there is out there? Who blew it all? Shit, how many underpaid MMA fighters is out there?
Facts. But
they didn't
again, viewership.
Yeah, you're right.
I think it all goes back to that.
The worst part is, I be feeling bad for MMA fighters because they didn't even blow it all. They didn't even have a chance to blow it all.
One thing from Wildcard Weekend, or they called it Super Wildcard. That shit was cracking me up because I was listening to a Pat McAfee show and I thought that was just something they were like fucking around with, like just saying. And then I seen like the logos and I was just like, for real?
Yeah.
This is really Super Wildcard. Oh, okay.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I do need to see more broadcasts on Nickelodeon.
Hey, facts.
That shit was cool. That shit was dope.
And it's awesome for the kids. Like, man.
They could have put a better game on there, though.
Yeah. I mean.
They put Saints versus... They had to go out there and watch Trubisky fuck it up. I'm good, bro.
Hey, did you see the meme? Every time I see his name, I just think of when you said Trubisky. That and when you talked about Dustin, called him Taberski.
Oh, boy.
Hey,
that Taberski's good. Shut your goofy ass up, bro. But yeah, nah, bro. Like, this man was just out there just pooping the bed on national television in front of the children.
Lamar got his first playoff game.
Yeah! I was waiting to get to that.
What does that mean to you, Levi? As being someone that has been critical of Lamar.
Yeah, I wouldn't go so far to call you a detractor, but you have been critical.
I mean, I think it's big for him. Like, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, 12 or 15 for 112 yards. I mean, still not committing to be a quarterback, but he got the dub. I mean, I'm not necessarily impressed. But I also don't know his rushing stats either, like his totals. So if anyone wants to,
he went stupid.
Yeah, 100 and 100.
Okay, yeah, I mean that's cool. I just think that, I mean, we'll see in the next couple of weeks.
You know what's the cool thing though about them playing the Bills? That's a very winnable game.
That is, I was thinking
they can be had, bro.
That is a winnable game
because I think both sides is a very winnable game.
Oh, I'm not saying
it's gonna be a good game.
That's
okay.
I'm just saying there's no favorite.
Absolutely, that's gonna be
like
a good
if I was
game.
an odds maker, shit,
right?
Negative 110, both sides.
Yeah, but what about Taylor Heineke?
He is a NFL level quarterback,
right? I was impressed.
I didn't think I'd say that.
Right.
Yeah, bro's an NFL level quarterback. I was like, oh, he's making plays.
He's definitely got that grit.
Yeah.
You know, and then he played, most of the second half with the separated AC joint?
Did he?
Yeah.
I didn't know he was banged up out there like that.
I don't fucking know how he did that. Because from a person that's dealt with that,
that sounds like hell, bro.
Fuck that.
Bro, I've been dealing with like a slight shoulder sprain for the past week, and that shit sucks. So I can only imagine what a separation.
I couldn't fucking throw anything for like some time, even after it was like popped back in place. Like, man.
Still had to let that like tissue heal up.
Yeah, bro, that shit was trash for some years.
But you know, they got drugs on them sidelines.
Yeah, this is true.
Mm-hmm. They gave that boy a shot, and he said, I feel great. Mm-hmm. Get your ass on that field.
This dude was just in class at Old Dominion like a couple weeks ago. And now he's an NFL quarterback.
Great. I love it.
What is up with the Washington football team and just producing these quarterback stories this year?
Bro, whether they're good or bad.
Right. Facts. Oh. Man. I forgot about the bad.
Yeah, the bad. Bro, like, and the worst part is, I just keep thinking, like, the way that they kept showing, bro, I was just like, there's no way he's keeping that rookie contract money. And I doubt he got much sponsor money.
Bro, and everything I've heard from that situation, just, like, they said he wasn't trying to learn from Alex Smith. He wasn't, like, hanging out with the quarterbacks. He didn't care. Like, basically, they were saying, like, he's kind of, like, just expecting to be the starter. And when he wasn't, he was pissed about it.
That fucking stinks.
And, yeah.
That fucking stinks.
Right.
Yeah, that's just disgusting.
Thank goodness that there's other, like, really good black quarterbacks out there.
Right.
Because, like, boy, they would ham it up right now if he was just solo right now.
Man.
Oh.
I mean, shit, there's quite a few.
Yeah. One of them shit the bed Saturday, though. Kind of bad.
Russ?
Yeah. Oh, my God. Russ.
And they didn't have golf for some of that.
I know. This man was out here getting beat by XFL, like leftover. Tracy Wolford.
And so was Heineke. Heineke came from the XFL.
Mm-hmm. I know
Golf had... He's got something fucked up in his thumb?
Bro, he literally had just, like, the week prior, had got thumb surgery. So he was, this man, and on his throwing hand at that.
Bro.
And I'm just thinking, bro, do you know what they gave up for fucking Jamal Adams? They gave up like 2 first-round picks.
2 first-round picks.
And he was blowing coverage. That was just an implosion of a team. DK Metcalf is sitting there bitching and moaning on the sidelines, like, bro, and it was only the first quarter. You going crazy like that in the first quarter? I could understand if it was the fourth and you really pissed. All right, cool. First, bro, relax. Mm-hmm. Keep your head in the game. Play.
Right.
Bro, like that's how I knew like this playoff weekend wasn't really gonna be about shit.
It really was no compelling games for me.
Nothing. Like, they were cool just because it was something on, but...
You know what's the craziest part is how we got the best of both worlds out of the 7-team format? Because on the NFC side, you got some teams that don't need to be in the fucking playoffs. And on the AFC, you got a 10-6 team not in the playoffs.
You talking about Miami?
Mm-hmm.
The fact...
And the Colts, what the fuck were the Colts doing?
Almost beating the Bills.
They should have beat the Bills.
Yeah.
They would have beat them if, more than likely, if they wouldn't challenge that dumbass, I can't remember exactly what the play was, but I just remember it was, like, clearly not going to be overturned. And there was an injury in it. I listened to it on the radio, so...
Yeah, they took 2 hits off of it.
Yeah, so, like...
I really wish you had watched these games because, bro, these refs couldn't call fucking fumble. Like, throughout, like, the whole weekend.
Mm-hmm. Really?
Yeah, bro, like, people were, like, either appearing to fumble or, you know, like, it was, like, very cut and dry, like, oh, they fumbled. Mm-hmm. Or they didn't fumble, right? And then they was like, hold on, play review. We've come to the conclusion. And the worst part is they would always go with their first mind. So I was just like, what? Like... It extended the games way longer than what they needed to be.
And with them not being as exciting, like, I'm sure it just drained it out.
Oh, my God.
It was terrible.
Bro, because I'm just sitting there watching this man, Aaron Donald, tear through fucking Seattle. Like, I'm sitting there just like, Jesus Christ. They put 3 people on Mans, and he's still getting the rust. Still, I was just like, how do you stop somebody like that? And I looked at bro's height. Bro is my height.
Donald?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is not a tall dude.
And I'm seeing, I heard that they took him out for later in the second half, Aaron Donald, with an injury, and they said they're still getting to Russ. So, I mean, there's some shit to be done in Seattle.
Russ need to go to a new team. Quiet as kept. He's not going to do it.
Yeah.
He got a fresh contract, and he seems like the type of guy that thinks he needs to be loyal.
Mm-hmm.
So,
him and Pete.
But I don't see why they can't build something around him. Really, they fucked up in having a good year. On the real, I mean.
Hey, on low key, between that and trading all that draft capital for Jamal Adams, it seemed like a good idea at the time, though. Seemed like a great idea at the time.
Yeah, that defense
is
still ain't shit.
Basuda.
I know we talked about it last time a little bit, but you guys are the Texans GM. I got Tua in a first round pick. You taking that for Deshaun Watson?
Yep.
What do they want in return? Just Deshaun? Mm-hmm. I ain't got to give him no draft capital. Yeah, I'm probably taking that.
Really?
Yeah.
He wants out. He's frustrated.
Due to ineptitude over.
He's probably going to hold out.
He already got his contract, though.
Hold out until he's dealt.
You think so? I haven't seen anywhere that it's that volatile yet, I don't think. But
I mean,
I've seen that he's very upset.
I would say, but they did a patchwork job with finally firing, Bill O'Brien. Because
as soon as I heard he was thinking about trading D-Hop for what he was trying to trade him for,
and the fact that he
fired. Get out of my stadium.
Man got a 10-speed and a ho-ho. You got an aging, flash in the pan
and
running
took
back.
all that money,
bro.
So now they're in cap hell.
Absolute cap hell because of one man.
Interesting, because I don't know if I would take that. It's so difficult to find a quarterback, and I don't know if Tua is that yet. I mean, we just don't know.
I can find out.
And he's a Bama quarterback, so I'm already paranoid about him.
Understandable.
Yeah. Bama quarterbacks do not do well in the NFL.
They really don't.
So, I don't know.
But honestly, if I'd trade whatever the Texans GM wanted to get Deshaun Watson.
Facts. Yeah, if I'm on the other end,
I need him. That's literally that's
Absolutely.
my one piece stopping me from being a part.
Because imagine the Dolphins with Deshaun Watson.
We're talking about a 10-16 being a possible 14-2, like that fast.
A deal fits magic to a desperate team for like a 4th rounder or something. Get another pick. Fuck it.
Hey, for real, run them picks up. I don't know, man, because and the fact that what was it? A whole bunch of former Texans players are coming out in support of Deshaun Watson.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you would trade? You would deal Fitzpatrick?
I'm saying if I traded Tua in a first round pick and received Deshaun Watson, and then trade Fitzmagic for another pick.
Got you.
To replace that first rounder.
Yeah. Help replace it. Yeah.
I think I would still keep Fitzpatrick though.
Well, I was about to say if I can't get a good enough pick from a team, yeah.
Yeah.
Because why not? I mean, and especially for the way Deshaun kind of plays, I think that's kind of a perfect
compliment.
Yeah, dude, to have just kind of helping him along the way.
Tuck. Yep.
And definitely has shown that he's willing to be, a team player like that.
Team player, elder statesman.
Hey, low key, Alex Smith is about to be one hell of a coach, I think.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Where would you start him at? Quarterback coach?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But shit,
that would be
shit, bring him back to Kansas City. Let him be the quarterback coach. Work him up with Andy Reid. He spent a lot of time in that system.
Ooh.
In the next 5-6 years, bro. Him end up being,
And you talking about another part of the legendary coaching tree.
Facts.
Jesus Christ.
I mean,
that would be pretty
Jesus Christ.
Speaking of his coaching tree, Doug Peterson is fired.
Got a Super Bowl.
How many years after that? 2, 3?
3.
3 years after winning the Super Bowl. Fired.
He out of here. Dougie P, no more.
Sent walking.
Honestly, just because due to the quarterback controversy over this.
Yeah, whoever the fuck he put in the last week. What?
Over and the word like this is because the worst part is it was another mutiny. Because you watched it with Bill O'Brien, like everybody basically cheered when they kicked him off the team. Bro, he lost the players the second he did that. They were all pissed on the sideline like, what the fuck are you doing? Now you're fucking with this kid's confidence, and we need him for years to come, possibly after you.
Because he's already fucked Carson Wentz. And I'm not high on Carson Wentz at all, you know. But
besides literally the year that they went to the Super Bowl, I haven't seen much else to just really make me a believer in, bro. Mm-hmm. I think he's quality. You know what I'm saying?
Serviceable.
Yeah. You know.
If anything, like, best case scenario, he becomes like another Fitzpatrick.
Oh.
That's what I'm thinking. Personally.
For Wentz?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not the worst fate, but just... That's a fall from grace, bro. Being an MVP candidate to...
That draft class, those quarterbacks, whew, that was a bad draft class right there.
You know what? I think that's the football gods, like, making up for us. Because, like, think about after them. Because, like, before them, you had, Jameis and Mariota, who, like, they're cool. I'm not finna shit on them, but they're cool.
They both had their nice little initial runs.
Yeah, they had a little crazy stretches.
Yeah.
And then, you had Goff and
Wentz and Paxton Lynch.
What the fuck? Where's bro now? Anyway.
I don't know.
And like, you
in Denver.
You seen flashes out of them and you're like, oh, they're a little better. Then what was it? You got the 2017 class. They went crazy.
Because that's Watson,
Mahomes, Trubisky. And then you got the 2018 class, and like 2019, it's looking cool, bro.
You know, the second half of the season, Baker was the #1 quarterback under pressure in the league.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what made him flip the switch. What was it that finally got to him? Like, that's all I want to know.
People stopped believing in him.
Is that what it takes?
Low key. I mean, because think about, he transferred, walked on at Oklahoma.
Yeah.
And that was, his big thing because Mahomes took his spot at Texas Tech. So. He got to have a chip on his shoulder, maybe.
That's weird. But understand.
So maybe next year he's going to play like shit. Maybe that's what that goes down to. I don't know.
Please don't. I'm trying to like see what a future would be like with the Browns being a good team.
Relatively successful?
Yeah.
I feel you.
Where then just not in the shitter every year.
It's definitely weird seeing them.
They got a playoff win.
My shit coming here this week.
Speaking of that, y'all gonna address the Kareem shit?
I mean, he says it's personal. He must have been looking in the mirror.
Oof.
Yeah, I'm just glad he's not on the team anymore. Sounds like a dude that doesn't have any accountability, doesn't think he did anything wrong. Like if you feel the need to get revenge on the Chiefs, there's something wrong with you, dog.
Yeah. After that,
he would still be here if he wouldn't have lied about the situation.
Exactly.
All he had to do.
Like you're delusional, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's all he had to do was just be upfront about it. Like, yeah, I'm sorry.
Especially if you look at
right,
if you look at our recent history, I don't think there's any way in the world they cut him.
No.
If he was honest with them up front and like everybody knew about it, I don't think there's no way in the world.
Mm-hmm.
We knew the talent he had.
Yeah, because case in point, Tyreek. What was it? Just a season ago, like he was on some hot water,
and the team was behind him 100%
because he was probably upfront with him, like, "Hey, this is the evidence."
Absolutely.
Like, hey, like I didn't do anything this time. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, there's no conclusive evidence that I did anything. So, and look, lo and behold, he was vindicated. Even though, like, yeah, like people can make character judgments about bro as much as they want, but that's some other shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, how y'all see next week working out? Close? Do I expect a nail biter? A thriller?
I think it's gonna go exactly how the last 6 weeks of the season went. To be real honest.
Oh, where y'all look funny in the first quarter and then just turn it on after it?
Around in there, I think it's gonna. I think that the box score is gonna look closer than what it's gonna feel.
Basically some garbage time points.
Kind of I just think they're gonna kind of hang with us, but because man, all this season, even with the Raiders game when we played them when they won. I never really felt like we were going to lose that game until, the clock hit 000, and I was like, we really fucking lost that shit. Okay. No game ever really felt too much in question. Even the Falcons game that was real close, and then they could have sent it to overtime, and I didn't even really get to watch that when I listened to it on the radio, but at the same time, I never just got an overwhelming feeling okay, we might really fuck this up. So I think it's kind of going to be like that, where it's somewhat neck and neck. They may take a little lead somewhere in the end of the first half, beginning of the second half, and then they're going to work their way together. Because the Chiefs losing their offense is different level numbers when they're down.
Yeah.
So I think at some point we're going to...
All right, give me final score.
Man, I can't remember what I said.
I'm going Chiefs 28-21. Should be pretty entertaining, but...
I think I said 31-28.
Really?
Something like that. Yeah. But like I said, I think it's just going to be... the box score is going to look a lot closer.
But it's not that close.
When you're physically watching the game, you're going to see, there's two different teams on the field.
I think 35-21.
35-21. A little bit further. Yeah. All right, fair enough.
I just think the Browns, man, I'm a little... I don't want to say worried about them, but they got that momentum on their side.
They do.
At the same time, there wasn't nobody saying the Browns are just the Browns on our team. So
yeah, nobody's taking them lightly.
I think that lit a fire under their ass.
Oh my God.
He said the Browns are just the Browns.
Bro, no, did you see that bullshit afterwards? Chase Claypool talking about something. Yeah, they beat us, but they're still gonna get clapped next week. But where you watching from? The fucking couch, you loser.
Hey, I'll give him a pass for being a rookie. And being, he's never been in this position or felt this way before. Bro. So I'll give him a pass just for that.
I'm not gonna lie, all this social media and shit is ruining these kids, man. I know I'm sounding old as shit, but it's just bro, shut the fuck up sometimes. Shut the fuck up. All this streaming and going live and all that, bro, just...
I feel and I don't necessarily know, but for whatever reason, it gives dudes no accountability.
Yeah, because like you saying, motherfuckers is celebrating before they even won shit.
Right.
What are you celebrating?
And even Juju made a comment something about you getting burned by a TikToker. What? What?
That's how you refer to yourself?
So you're a TikToker? You're not a football player?
You're not a pro player? What the fuck?
Because I've heard rumors that the Steelers may not bring him back next year. So, I mean, I don't know, man. It is a different age of dudes we're getting in the league right now that really threw me off. You consider yourself a TikToker, but you're playing in the NFL right now.
And maybe
I'm understand how you got them TikTok views and shit like that. It wasn't just because you're a TikToker.
I mean, if I was the Steelers, I wouldn't pay him.
I'm
about to lose Ben Roethlisberger anyway.
Ben got them in cap hell.
$41 million.
That's what they.
That's what he's worth. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
$41 million against the cap
for a man who can barely throw a good check down. Holy fuck.
Captain Fat Fuck.
Captain Fat Fuck. Leader of men. Oh, fuck, man. And to think, Le'Veon Bell and Antonio Brown are further in the playoffs than they are. It's kind of ugly, ain't it? And those were the people.
I didn't even think about
them. Them is the people with character issues. Remember that. They are team cancers. Hey, bro. Nah,
Big Ben is a team cancer.
Ta-da. You can't kill cancer unless you root it all out. You can't just cut out. Oh, that's an ugly lump. That's another ugly lump. I'm gonna leave that lump though. That lump kind of cool. I like that lump. Make me look distinguished.
I mean, they got two
between
big old rings.
Bruh. I'll say this. They might want to take a hard look at Tomlin though, because that team severely underperformed.
I feel like with the Steelers, they have to. I would like to see them give Tomlin some time after Ben, because next year will be the last year on his contract.
Yeah.
And there's no way in hell he's getting more time.
No, they gotta start playing for the future too, though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but what do you mean?
Like post Ben, like they
absolutely. But I'm just saying, let's see how Tomlin does with Ben out of the locker room.
No, that's what I'm saying. Because like the backups they got ain't shit. Mason Rudolph, no.
Yeah, but you got some time before you got to really deal with that.
I don't know. Like,
I mean, you got this offseason and next offseason.
That's what I'm saying.
So,
he's in the hot seat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it wouldn't surprise me if after they don't decide to give him time after Ben, they cut him. You know, they fired Mike Tomlin. It would not surprise me in the slightest.
It wouldn't surprise me either, especially like I kind of think best case scenario, you win 3 to 5 games next year with the Steelers. And I just mean that not as in like a performance, but like draft capital.
Yeah. It'd be smarter.
Don't win too much, guys.
I better say, yeah, for real. Where we at, bro? That's why I feel like
we hit 56 and a half. Look at that.
Rapskis. That's why I like that was a good ending point. That's Rapskis for the Podskis. This has been episode 77.
77. The Willie Roaf episode.
Oh my God. He really gonna try to keep this shit going.
Yeah.
He gonna try to make this a thing.
It's the Willie Roaf pod.
Man, all right, that's good. You ending this shit. You got it, bro.
For Just Ray and Rated R Randy, your boy Papa Tro. Hold on. For Just Ray and Rated R Randy, your boy Papa Shro signing out.
Shro Banks
out.